My name is Mary Beth Timmer. I am the Community and Careers Involvement Coordinator here at Zeeland Public Schools. I'd like to welcome you to New Teacher Orientation, and I'm sorry I can't join you in person, but I am home recovering from foot surgery. But I wanted to share with you some of the things that I do here at school and hopefully some of the ways that I can help you as you start on this new journey of teaching at Zeeland Public Schools. John, if you could hand out everybody their flyer, that would be great. I'm just going to kind of run through this real quickly. This was a copy of the report that I gave to our school board in June, just kind of outlining some of the highlights of what went on through my office this year. So I'm just going to run through this. My title, Community and Careers Involvement Coordinator, just means that I get to work a lot with lots of different people in our community and bring lots of things in that assist with your teaching and the education of our students. If you open your snappy flyer here up to the first page, you'll see what's called our Bridge Volunteer. Bridge is the overriding program for all the volunteers in Zeeland Public Schools. We have a phenomenal program, and if you see, it says right here that we had 5,816 volunteers last year that served over 53,000 hours. That's very typical for Zeeland Public Schools because we have phenomenal parents and community members. All of our volunteers have to log in to our volunteer website and rerun background checks on every single volunteer for the safety and security of our students and for you in your classroom. So when you have volunteers coming into your classroom, you need to make sure that they have logged in before they come into your classroom and that their background checks are complete, and you can check all of that online. It's really, really easy. You also get to go online and get lists and lists and lists of people that have volunteered to help you in your classroom. It's a great system, very easy to access. And if you need help with that, you just let me know and I will gladly help you out with that. But especially if you're planning a field trip later on, you just need to go online and check a good couple weeks ahead of time, because it does take a while for the whole process for the background checks to get done. So parents need to log on. We would like them to log on 7 to 10 days before the event. We really encourage them to all go on in September and all be approved for the whole year. But if they haven't, then just really remind them that they need to do that before they can attend any field trip or any other event that you're having at school. Okay, if you turn the page, the next page on your flyer talks about the Z-Bus. The Z-Bus is Zeeland Public Schools summer reading program, which is just a really, really fun, exciting program that we came up with about 14 years ago. It's a school bus that's been outfitted as a library. The bus drives all over the district, makes 14 separate stops Monday through Friday, June through August. It works just like a library. There's no cost to anyone. There's no pre-registration. It's open to anyone, not just Zeeland Public School students. We had well over 1,000 students and their families come to the bus in the summertime. They check out up to 5 books. They have story time. We do some literacy-based activities. We do a little bit of parent education around the importance of reading to and with children, starting from birth all the way through all their school years, and just really have a ball on the bus. It is just a really, really fun venture. You'll learn lots more about the Z-Bus during the school year. We do some fundraising because the bus is funded 100% by grants and donations. We are a partner with United Way, which is great. So just look for some Z-Bus stuff and know that's one of the things we do. It's really fun. We love the Z-Bus. Your next page is titled Zeeland Public Schools Education Foundation. The Education Foundation has been around for many years, and one of the great things that we do that will impact you the most is we do grants for staff, grants of up to approximately $3,000. These grants allow you to impact any kind of educational opportunities, enhance your current curriculum, and they're grants that we encourage you to go above and beyond your basic curriculum in school. We don't fund basic things that come out of curriculum dollars. What we fund is if there's a project that you want to do that isn't part of your basic curriculum, we would fund that. We do one funding cycle every year, and you'll hear lots more about that starting the beginning of second semester, so you look for that. One of the other parts of my job also that I do is I will occasionally during the year send out grant opportunities that I find that are relevant to different levels. Some of them are K-12, some of them are elementary, middle school, whatever. And I send these out to the whole staff. So if you're interested in them, I will gladly help you write the grant. I'll help you walk through the granting process. That's part of what I do, and I love to help out to do that, to see our teachers be able to really expand and enhance what they're doing in their classroom, and it's just really exciting and fun. If you flip your page, then the last page is titled Miscellaneous. These are just some of the other random little pieces and parts that come through my office that I just wanted to make you aware of. The top one is the Zeeland Public Schools does what's called New Moms Packet. Every family who gives birth at Zeeland Community Hospital receives a packet from Zeeland Public Schools that actually is all centered around literacy. They get a book with it, they get a fun t-shirt for their child, they get a letter from Kale that really encourages them and gets some information about our preschool programs and all of our early learning, and really encourages parents, again, to read with kids birth on up. The second piece is about our scholarship programs. The Zeeland Public Schools staff offers scholarships to graduating seniors called our Continuing Education Scholarship. There's an application process, and the kids have to tell us why they want to go on, what they've done, how this, and usually they're $500 scholarships. We like to be able to offer 4 of them, and just how this money will be able to impact their continuing education process, and that's really exciting and fun. And that is something that is funded strictly from staff donations, so you'll be hearing more about that too. The next piece on here is a volunteer fair that I've been excited to be part of through our middle schools. Our 8th graders are given a chance to work with some of our community members and find out about volunteer opportunities, because here at Zeeland Public Schools, one of the things we value is the whole child, not just the small academic piece. And one of those pieces is that we know how important it is to be involved and to give back to the community. So this volunteer fair is one of the ways we really encourage kids to do that. And it's just, again, a fun piece, bringing in community members to talk to our kids. The last one on this page is, we started a program last year, Kale did, and I was part of the team that worked on it. It was really fun, called Conversations with Kale. This was something that we set up. We invited local business leaders to come in once a quarter and have lunch with Kale. These were smaller lunches, 12 to 15 people came in, just a very informal, and Kale just kind of gave them a update on what the schools were all about and questions and answers, and it was really well received. The community loves being part of what we do here at Zeeland Public Schools. They loved welcoming with Kale and just having a time of very informal questions and answers. So that's something else that you might hear about within our district. That's a very brief outline of few of the things that go on in my office. My office is located in Zeeland West High School, but I am part of the whole district, and I love to get out and help you with different projects and programs. And like I said, I'll send out grant opportunities. I work with parents in our volunteer opportunities. So anything you need, just let me know. On the back of your packet, there is a card with my phone number and my email address, and would love to hear from you. And again, good luck at the start of your year, and have a great time. Thank you very much.